Hi guys, it's Jamie and welcome back to our channel. If you're new, make sure to subscribe. Whoa, my voice just went really high. But I am doing a what's on my iPhone 6s video and how we edit our Instagram pictures. I know this isn't as cool as what's on iPhone 7 video, but it's fine, it's fine. And you guys are always asking how we edit our pictures, so I thought I would show you. And I think that's all, so let's get started. Okay, so here is my home screen, and Megan is Snapchatting me, so what's up, Megan? And my home screen was just my cat and me. That's a picture that's from the summer, so I should probably change that. But my home screen is just this winter picture that I should probably change because I'm sad Christmas is over. Oh, and if you guys are wondering, my case is from Wildflower. I'm sure you've seen it before. Starting off with the top row, I have phone, which you know what phone is, and then I have calendar, photos. I have tons of photos. Actually, not that much compared to some people. And then I have camera, weather. Let's see how cold it is right now. 15, isn't that lovely? And then I have FaceTime, which I use literally just to FaceTime Kayleigh. It's not even funny. And then mail, which I do use mail quite a lot because I get a good amount of emails with my school email, my normal email, JamKay. And then I have maps, which I honestly don't use. And then clock I use all the time. As you can see, I have way too many alarms. It's kind of really bad. My dad makes fun of me for it. And then I have TV, which I don't use. Notes I use all the time just because I like to write things down. And then settings, you guys know what settings is. And then I have my social medias that I use the most in this row. I think these are actually the only social medias I have on my phone. But I have Snapchat, and there's you guys. And then this, I just have Snapchats with my friends. Megan gets to be in this. Yeah, you guys know how Snapchat works. This is my personal one, so I can't really share it with you guys because we don't have a Snap for JamKay. Sometimes I'll post things on Instagram stories so you can see things there, but this is just my personal one for my friends. I use Snapchat quite often, that and YouTube. And then we have Instagram. This is what our page looks like right now. Our username, if you're wondering, is the same thing as our YouTube name, JamKayBeauty. And this is kind of what our theme looks like right now. It's all over the place because it just went through a lot. But right now I'm trying to make it look kind of like these top rows. And later on I will show you how I do this, but this is kind of what it looks like, so if you want to follow, that is our username. I just have this account to look at YouTubers. I also have a personal one for my school friends, but I also have a spam, which I'm not going to show you guys because it's personal, but yeah, I have a spam as well. And then Twitter. I use Twitter quite a lot for JamKayBeauty. That's the only thing I have it for. And I just tweet to you guys when we have videos coming, random things. Sometimes I talk about Grey's Anatomy, but they're not any spoilers because I'm barely even into the video. And this is just kind of what our page looks like right now. I'm going to try to change it once Kayleigh and I can take a new profile picture. We just haven't gotten to doing that. But I just follow tons of YouTubers on here, and this is kind of what my feed looks like. And then YouTube is probably my most used social media app on here. I use it all the time. And these are some of the people I'm subscribed to. I love watching YouTube videos. That's why we make them, Kayleigh and I. If you're new, this channel is a shared channel, but Kayleigh's in here right now. But these are just some of the videos I like to watch. I watch beauty videos, lifestyle, all kind of things like that. I love watching YouTube videos. It's probably the thing I'm doing most. And then this is what our page looks like. It's probably going to look a little bit different right now when you're watching this, but at the moment while I'm filming, this is what our channel looks like. And a video I did a while back is how to take better Instagram pictures, and that just recently hit 10,000 views, which is insane. So thank you guys so much for that. It means a lot, and it really blows my mind that 10,000 people have watched that. Never in a million years would I have ever expected that, so that's really cool. And then on my bottom row I have home, which I don't use, health, don't use. I don't know why these are on my home screen because I don't use them, or my main screen. And then app stores and iTunes, which I use sometimes. But I don't really use iTunes because I have Spotify. And then on my bottom row I have messages, Safari, and music. And then I have calculator, which I use sometimes actually. And then in extras, I didn't name this, this is just kind of where I've thrown things in. I have compass, tips, voice memos, contacts, find friends, find iPhone, podcast, watch, and subcount. Subcount's really the only app I use here. It's just so it's a more live count of what we're at in numbers of subscribers. I don't look at it that much, but it's more accurate than YouTube is because YouTube tends to display things slower, so that's what I look at sometimes. And then on this back page I have reminders, iBooks. I actually use iBooks for Tone It Up. I am a Tone It Up member, and so on here are like their nutrition plan and their challenge things, so I keep all that on here. And then stocks I don't use, wallets and news I don't use, but Who Interact, that's an app if you want to see like who looks at your page the most. It's kind of funny, you can see who like Instagram stalks you. I'm not going to show you that because right now it has my personal Instagram account on there. But next is Netflix, which sometimes I like really get in the mood to watch Netflix and other times I don't, but I'm watching Grey's Anatomy right now, so I've been binging on Netflix. I'm on season 3, so don't spoil anything for me. Thank you very much. And then next is YouTube Studio. On YouTube Studio, this is just for YouTubers. I mean, if you really want it. I mean, you can't get it if you're not a creator, but because it's not going to show really anything for you. But it's just so we can see like our stats and stuff, and it's something like you can comment if you like if you're on the move and don't have a computer, you can always comment and reply back to people on your phone through this app. And it just kind of helps you keep updated with your stats and what your videos are looking like. Then I have Group Me, I believe that's what it's called. But this is just for the golf team. I'm not in season anymore, obviously, because it's winter, but that's what we'd use as our group chat when we needed to. And then I have Visco, Afterlight, Facetune, which I will all show you later when I get to the editing portion of this video. Num I use sometimes. I will show you. PicFrame I use not that much, but to create like a picture, kind of like, I'll show you if I would use it. This is what I would use it for. Say I wanted to use this, I normally copy and paste the same picture into here. There's a lot of embarrassing pictures on my camera roll. You can just avoid that and not look at that. And to make it look the way I like, I just take the width all the way down, and you can kind of create a picture like that. It can look better depending on what picture you use, but that just kind of shows you the gist of what I use this app for. And then Boomerang, you guys know what Boomerang is. We Hearted, this is just like Pinterest almost, but it's just a bunch of pictures of like inspiring things. I like to look at this when I don't really know what to take pictures of or what my Instagram to look like, or our Instagram. So I'll browse through here just to get inspiration, fashion inspiration, stuff like that. And then Spotify, I love Spotify. I use it more than I do iTunes Music because I have premium on here. I like to listen to 21 Pilots, a lot of High School Musical, and Camp Rock in the car. My twin sister and I love to jam. And stuff like that. That's kind of the gist of the music I listen to. I'm not very cool with my music style. And then I have Pinterest, which Kayleigh and I use a lot for video ideas. Whenever we have like treats videos, we like to look for ideas on here. And then I have my Starbucks app, which I just keep my gift cards on. If I don't have money with me, I can just pay on my phone. And then I have VPN. If you guys go to a school that like kind of blocks your Wi-Fi and doesn't work very well, I use VPN so I can put that on, and it kind of just lets me use apps that my school blocks if you don't have like the Wi-Fi on or something. It's weird. And then I have on my last page, I have Power School, which I just use to check my school grades. And then I have Google Docs and Google Drive, which is self-explanatory. I just use that sometimes if I'm not on my computer and I need to be on my phone. And the last app I have is Quizlet, which is just basically a digital flashcard app. I use this way more than I ever do. I never write handwritten flashcards. I always do them on my phone because I like to be able to look at them whenever I need to, and it's a lot more convenient if it's on my phone. So now to the picture editing part of this. First I go into Visco, and let's say, don't look at my pictures, they're bad. Let's say I want to edit this picture. I normally use A5, HB1, or HB2. Those are my three favorite. They're kind of like cool toned filters, but that's what we're just using right now. most of the time I lean towards HB2, and for this picture I'm going to leave it all the way up. And then in here I normally put a little bit brightness, I add some contrast, and then I don't really mess with any of these. I like to add sharpen, but not too much, because this is what it looks like when it has too much, and I'm not really a fan of how that looked. I like kind of more of a natural photo, so I just sharpen a little bit to make it look more high quality. And then sometimes I add saturation, sometimes I don't. It depends on the picture, because I like more of a cool toned look. And then I always drop the temperature down just a little bit, just to get that like more blue feel. And then the last thing I do is add a little bit of fade, but not too much, because then you can't see things, just a slight bit. That's just a style of picture I like. And then after you do that, you're basically done. And then on Facetune, if I were to use Facetune, it's normally just to whiten things. So let's say we pick this picture. I'll show you what it looked like before. This is what it looks like before, and normally what I just do is use the whitening tool to make things the white. If you have a picture with white in it, I just make it look more white rather than like yellowy. This just helps with like brightening the picture. I just like the way it looks better. And you just kind of drag your finger across, and it's supposed to be for whitening your teeth, but I use it for whitening pictures. That's really all I use this app for. See, it just kind of brightens the picture up. And then if I have a picture of like a selfie, sometimes I'll take the details tool. Here, I'll pull one up. So say I had this picture and I wanted to make my eyes pop a little bit more, because I did take this on my iPhone. I'll just take the details tool and kind of like just tap it on my eye. It doesn't do too much, but it just kind of makes them pop more than they do already. I only use that sometimes. It's just really if I'm in the mood for it. And then a num, or I don't really know how you pronounce it. This I don't use as much anymore, but it basically has the pictures that are on your Instagram right now, and then you can import whatever you want and move things around to see what looks best next to each other. And I used to use this a lot more when I was more into like having a theme, but I don't use it as much, but it is helpful sometimes. And then that's basically the gist of how I edit our Instagram pictures. I do most of the editing, so that's how I do it. And I hope you guys enjoyed learning how to do that. That is all I have for what is on my iPhone 6s. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, give it a thumbs up. And also, make sure to subscribe if you're new, hit the notification bell. It just makes it easier on you, and you get notified every time we upload, which is super cool. And lastly, follow us on Instagram and Twitter at JamKayBeauty. We just keep you updated on here, and it helps you to see when we're uploading, if we change our schedule a little bit. And just like to share my ideas and stuff like that with you guys. I don't know, if you want to follow us, go ahead. Our username is JamKayBeauty, if I didn't say that already. I think I said that already. But that's all I have for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you sometime soon. Bye!